E-commerce can create good-paying jobs even in small towns like Fenimore in southwestern Wisconsin. Here, a company called Webwise Design and Marketing put down local roots and grew as the internet expanded.
We're a web development company. We create websites, web applications, and probably the more important part of it is marketing. I picked these books up at UW Bookstore in downtown Madison in 1995. Came back to Fenimore and sold computers and repaired computers on the side while I taught myself how to design websites. Played around a little bit and realized I needed a client list if I was going to sell any. And so I created a website for the city of Fenimore. And I created one for Tim Slack Realty here in Fenimore. Actually stopped at his office and told him he had a website. And he said, "What's a website?" He was the first of many that I had to explain what the internet was and what the World Wide Web was, and then why in heck they'd want to pay me to do something for them. There are currently 5 of us here full-time. We provide the online marketing services. We do search engine optimization. We do search marketing. We do graphics design and logo design as well that goes along with those. We have a wide variety of clients. The theme through all of them is that they're created so they get found. Greatest website in the world does you no good if nobody can find it. I lived in Chicago when I was going to school a little bit, and I lived in Madison for a while. And I like all of those places, but Fenimore is a really friendly little town. It's home, it's quiet. I just like it. I like the people that work for me. They like it. I believe that anybody here will tell you that they're very happy with what they're making. And everybody always wants to make some more, and I want to be able to see them make more. But compared to other jobs in the area, they're very good jobs. We do a lot of uploading files. I mean, that's what we do pretty much all day long every day is upload and download files to websites and web servers. Our upload speeds are really slow. It's been a limiting factor from day one. And yes, they have more broadband available, but not at a cost that we can afford, or I think probably most small businesses. So, it's limiting. Cheese is in our DNA or genes. Amy, my graphics designer, and I both grew up in the cheese business. Our first cheese site was Fenimore Cheese and then Sherman's Cheese out of B-Town. I knew those people from the time I was very tiny. And then I believe Upland's Cheese was the next one in rural Dodgeville. And we also do Maple Leaf Cheese out of Monroe and Edelweiss Creamery out of Monroe. And we did an e-store for them that serves both of them. It's called the Wiss Cheese Store. We also have Carr Valley Cheese's e-store, and they have multiple locations where they can take phone orders or orders off of the web.
How you folks doing?
We're back.
You're back for more? Well, that's good.
I'm looking for a hard cheese.
We make about 80 different cheeses. The green is the cow milk, the blue is the goat milk, the mauve is the sheep milk, and the mixed milk are in that color there.
Excellent.
The picture in the upper left-hand corner would be my great-grandfather and great-grandmother. They must have been very proud of that cow. Cora was milking it and Simon was holding it. They all turned out to be cheesemakers. By having 7 stores, it really opens up the possibility of selling and marketing new cheeses. We have done quite a few American originals. And by American original, I mean cheeses that we just made up. This would be a typical American original. The name of this one is Mobay, and it's a layer of sheep milk cheese and a layer of goat milk cheese, and it has a grapevine ash in the center. Because we make 80 cheeses, no one really carries full line except in our own stores. So there may be a customer in San Francisco that absolutely loves our sheep milk cheese, but is looking for a goat milk cheese that can order it online directly from us. We're selling cheeses in Canada and Mexico and Japan and Peru and Australia. As far as our internet business, we see that as a huge growth potential, because right now we're selling retail customers on our internet market, but we plan to move to wholesale customers. We're in the process right now of building this site. We're putting the photographs on. What we're trying to do with the new site would be to attract wholesale distributors and chefs to the site. For example, this is a picture of the Billy Blue, and I'll just take that up a little bigger so you can see it. This is a resource. It's almost like an encyclopedia for Carr Valley cheeses. We need to be able to describe the cheese to a certain extent, what the flavor profile is like, what the body, the texture are like, what types of wine it's going to pair with. That's information that a chef would want to know. And then, of course, what awards the cheeses won, so that we can get all that information on there, because it's impossible to get that information on a label. What do you think of the cheese curd?
Well, I've had them before. They're good.
Good. We've been very lucky that we've had the ability to connect the business to internet and not just be stuck with a telephone, a dial-up, or be stuck with satellite, to actually be able to improve that connection and go to the next level.